Hello everyone, tonight's lesson is going to be moving from partial products method of multiplication to using the standard algorithm. That's the traditional way to multiply. So we're going to review our partial products that's using expanded form first, and then we're going to connect that to using the standard algorithm. So let's do it. So our problem is going to be 46 times 2, which means we have 46 two times. So to use the partial products, I'm going to break apart 46 into 40 plus 6. Then I'm going to multiply 46 by 2, which means I'm going to have to take 40 and multiply it by 2, and then add that to 6 multiplied by 2. 40 multiplied by 2 is 80. I'm going to add that to 6 times 2, which is 12, and my answer is going to be 80 plus 12, which is 92. Piece of cake. Now, we're going to move and use the standard algorithm. The standard algorithm has us doing the same thing that we just did, except for we're not going to be pulling the problem apart and showing all this work down here. The work is going to be shown inside the problem. So let's watch what I do. Just watch. You don't have to do anything, just watch me. 6 times 2 is 12. So we're going to take 6, this number right here. We're going to multiply it by 2, this number right here, and we're going to get 12. The 2 goes here, and I'm going to carry my 1 above my 4. So let's do that again. I'm going to erase it and show you what I just did again. Okay, so what did I do? I said 6 times 2 equals 12. My 2 here, and I carry my 1 above the 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm only going to multiply this 4 times the 2. 4 times 2 is 8. I'm going to add the 1. It gives me 9. I have 92. Now, I'm going to do this problem once again. Now, I want you to notice what I've done. I had 4 times 2 was 8. Look right here. 4 times 2 is 8. I said 6 times 2 is 12. Look right here. 6 times 2 is 12. All of my problems, everything is there. It's the same. It's just written in a different format. So I'm going to erase it again. And this time you're going to do it with me. We're going to talk a little bit more about what we're doing as we're doing it and why this works. So let's do it again. Pick up your pencil. Here we go. 6 times 2 equals 12. So we're going to put the 2 under the 2 in the problem and carry the 1. What I've just done is I said I have 6 in the ones place 2 times, which gives me 12 ones. I'm actually carrying my 10 in my 12 ones place to the 10s on the place value chart. That sounded kind of confusing, so let me draw it out. Here's my ones, right? Here's my 10s. Well, how many ones make a 10? 10 ones, right? So if you have 12, you have 10 ones that go over here, so you're carrying it to the 10s place. That's exactly what we just did in that problem. We carried that 110 over to make it into the 10s place. Now, here we go. We have our next problem, after we do 6 times 2 is 12, is 4 times 2 is 8. It's not really 4 times 2, it's 4 tens times 2, which gives us 8 tens, which is 80, plus the one that we added over just a while ago, which gives us 92. So if you look at the two problems here, the partial product problem, it looks a little messy. It has a little bit extra work. If you look at the standard algorithm problem, it looks all nice and clean and simple. But really, you're doing the same thing on both problems. I want you to go ahead and try the next problem on your own. Okay, let's try this again with a 3-digit by 1-digit number. We're going to use the partial products way first. So, we're going to multiply 315 times 4. I'm going to break apart 315 into 300 plus 10 plus 5. I'm going to color code that for us. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply each of those places by 4. So I'm going to do 300 times 4. Add that to 10 times 4, and then add that to 5 times 4. Let me go back and make this. I'm trying to color code it, and I did not color code that. There you go. Now, I can do any order that I want. I'm going to start with my ones place. So, 5 times 4 is going to be 20. 10 times 4 is going to be 40, and I'm going to add those together. And then 300 times 4 is going to be 1,200. When I add all that together, 40 plus 20 is pretty easy. I'll get, you got it, 60. And then 1,200 plus 60 is 1,260. I can line that up, or I can just do that visually. Now, let's do the same thing again, but this time we're going to use the standard algorithm. So, let's start. The first thing I'm going to multiply is 5 times 4. Start in the ones place. That's going to be 20. Just like I got 20 over here, it's going to be 20 over here. I carried my 2 to my tens place. Now I'm going to multiply 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus my 2 is 6. Then I'm going to multiply 4 times 3, which is 12. And I have my answer, 1,260. All right, I believe you're ready to try the next problem on your own. Go ahead and hit pause now. Let's do 2 problems, do the next 2 problems, and then stop and hit play, and we will check it together. All right, let's see how you did on the first 2 problems you did on your own. We're only using the standard algorithm. Now, you do not have to use the standard algorithm. If you prefer to continue to using the partial products, feel free. I am teaching a lesson right now on using the standard algorithm, so that's the method I'm going to use. You can still check your answer, however. All right, so let's go ahead and multiply. I'm going to take 4 and I'm going to multiply it by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. There's nothing to carry, so there's no need to worry about that. Now I'm going to multiply 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. I can only put 1 digit there. That's my 2. I'm going to carry my other digit. Now, it's not 12 ones. That would be 12 tens. So that's why that 1 would go to the hundreds place. Now I'm going to multiply 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus that 1 I carried over, which makes it 9. So that answer is 928. Hopefully you got that. Here's the next one. 142 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Put my 2 there. I have to carry my 1s to my 10s place. 6 times 4 is 24, plus the 1 I carried, 25. 5 goes here. I have to carry my 2. 6 times 1, 6, plus the 2, 8. And there's your answer. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and work the rest of the problems using the standard algorithm, and you are going to work through a couple of word problems as well. On the word problems, read with the pen first to pull out the multiplication problems that you're going to be doing. I'm telling you right now it's multiplication because that's what we're working on. And practice multiplying those larger numbers using the standard or algorithm or the partial products method, whichever works best for you. Had fun with it. I think you'll enjoy it after you get used to doing it. And I will see you in class tomorrow, ready to go over your answers.